Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage. Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage. Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
for the Bobcats, number 8, Kentoran Cheatham. Second down, 11 from the 19-yard line.
Hope Bobcats defensive backs. That ball looks like it will be incomplete. Great coverage right there.
I'll say that's Criterion Cheatham again. He's doing a great job tonight so far.
Great job tonight. It looks like they're trying to target. That's number 21 as a receiver, Dwayne White for Prescott. Trying to get him the ball early, see what he can do downfield. But so far, so good for this Hope defense, as that will bring out the punt team. 4th and 13.
Got Isaac Love back deep for the Bobcats to receive.
It's a good punt,
Good punt.
and that will be fair caught by Isaac Love, which is the smart decision on the 35-yard line. That's good enough playing field for this offense. Let's see what our offense can do here tonight.
Once that offense gets to churning, we can go.
That's right. That's another big 3 and out by our Hope Bobcats defense. This defense has just been playing so well this season. I don't see them stopping anytime soon. Looks like they got their motor running on high full power. Now let's see if our offense can't turn it up this week as well. We got trips right with Zion Brown, the lone receiver to the left. That will be a read option, and Lindsey will take that ball for it looks like about a gain of 3.
Feel like there was a delay in the ball in the backfield with the quarterback holding the ball, reading it.
It'll be 2nd down and 7 to go for our Hope Bobcats. Got the same formation coming up. Trips right with Zion Brown and lone receiver to the left. Isaac Love, the far receiver to the right. And we got Lindsey in the backfield with Patterson. Flag on the play. It's going to be a false start against Hope. Now this has been killing us all season. These false starts. Get them out early, I guess you can say. This is going to be a big game right here for this offensive line.
Yeah, I think Hunter Godwin, the center, went down on the ball and came up a second time, and he can't do that.
Yeah, once you get down, you need to try to stay down till it's time to snap that ball. We'll see if we can't work that little small mistake out. As it's going to be 2nd down and 11 for the Hope Bobcats. Another run for Lindsey. And that looks like it's going to be good for about a gain of 4 right there. Now, Lindsey's been really running a great football this season so far. He's been breaking tackles. He's been hard to bring down, and that's exactly what you need coming out of the backfield.
And giving a lot of credit to our offensive line, Xavier's key.
It'll be 3rd and about 9 for the Hope Bobcats. Got a receiver in motion. Will be a pass play, but that ball is caught by Isaac Love. That will be pass interference by the defense, but it does not matter as Isaac Love walks into the end zone. Huge touchdown right there.
Yeah, Patton did a good job of fighting for the ball. It's what we haven't seen a lot of our receivers. That was an excellent job by Patterson. Excuse me, I love.
Patterson as well. He was escaping pressure and just got the ball up to his one-on-one receiver out there, and the receiver ended up coming.
Kicking out, and Lindsey took the hold and ran in for a touchdown.
That was a great job by quarterback Tyler Patterson on the misdirection. Fantastic job all around by the line. And here comes Ramos with the extra point. And the extra point is good. He has been on the money all season long. And let's 14-0 for your Hope Bobcats against the Prescott Curly Wolves.
This is an outstanding job of reading the hole, blocking down and kicking, and the Bobcats, Lindsey took it in.
Fantastic offensive drive right there. That is exactly what we need to see from this offense time and time again. And that touchdown was sponsored by Diamond Bank, the natural choice for community banking. As Ramos lines up to kick this kickoff, let's see if we can't repeat what we did last time. See if Staggers can't get down there, or even a couple more Bobcats. As we got number 9, PJ Gully, press from the Prescott Curly Wolves, back to receive this kick. And it's going to be a little squib kick, and it will be immediately kneeled. Oh, and that's going to be a personal foul right there.
Sherman Walton came out of nowhere and just took him out.
I don't think he's seen the knee, coach, because it was a very quick knee, but you just got to keep your head up right there. I believe he had his head down trying to get to the ball as quick as possible. I do not think that was intended.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. He must not have saw it. You must be all right.
Because that was a very quick knee, very smart knee right there, as the ball will be placed after that 15-yard penalty on the personal foul. It will be placed on the 48-yard line. Yeah, both of these teams show great sportsmanship. I highly doubt that was intentional. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Curly Wolves on the 48-yard line. And that will be a dive by the running back, but is immediately hit at the line of scrimmage. That's number 31, I believe. That is Juan Ortiz.
That's Mr. Ortiz that come to play football tonight.
That's exactly right. This defense has been turning up all season long, and that will be a no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. That's what we like to see in a football game. That's downhill football right there. It's going to be a double reverse. Number 9 on the run, but he's immediately hit. That's number 24 right there. I believe that's our safety.
That's Cameron
Kerrigan, yes, sir. Cameron Kerrigan from the safety position coming down and making a downhill tackle for about a gain of 3 right there. That's exactly what you want to see right there for one of your safeties.
I tell you, Coach, in the last couple of plays, I've seen some Bobcat football.
This is exactly what defensive football is all about, coming downhill and making the tackle. 3rd and 7 for the Curly Wolves. It's going to be a pass play. That pass will be caught by number 21 of the Curly Wolves, and he will be wrestled down for about a gain of 15. Dwayne White on the reception. That was a great high point catch right there. I believe they're going to try to get him the ball as much as possible tonight.
Yeah, that was a good job for quarterback standing up and picking his receiver. That's a real good play.
Very good play. Very good defense as well, as he immediately was hit and wrestled down for a gain of 15. It is 1st and 10 And it's going to be another reverse by the receiver. Prescott Curly Wolf, your Hope Bobcats over Prescott with 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in this first quarter. And that ball will be placed on the 20-yard line. I'll tell you what, Coach, we caught a break right there because that was a great run by the Curly Wolves.
It's a well-executed play. They caught our linebackers blitzing and ran right by him.
And we're not taking anything away from this great Hope defense. It was just a great, well-executed play. Another fumble on the play, and I believe that will be Hope Bobcats football. And that will be Hope Bobcats football. A great play and picked up by Staggers. Once again, that's 2 fumble recoveries.
I think number 12 down the
play tonight. And that ball will be placed right around the 6-yard line. That's what we like to see right there, Coach.
Yeah, I think the Bobcat defense getting a reputation right now.
I believe they are excited to be here tonight. 3 great defensive games so far for this Hope Bobcats defense. And it looks like they're not going to slow down anytime soon. We got trips left as Isaac Love's the lone receiver on the right. And that run by Lindsey, he breaks a few tackles, and that will be enough for a Hope Bobcats first down.
They're running that counter trade, and those down linemen are doing an excellent job. That time it was Lacey and Miguel Nava blocking down and kicking out, did an excellent job.
Fantastic run by Lindsey. He has proven that he will be a hard back to bring down.
Yeah, standing at 5'6" like a bowling ball is really hard to
Exactly,
get down.
and he's exploding out of that backfield. We got Gully and Lindsey in the backfield right now with Patterson. Got doubles right. Zion Brown, the single receiver to the left, and that ball will be ran by Gully as he tries to get up the middle. Looks like he's only going to get about maybe a yard.
Got to give Prescott's outside linebacker a lot of credit. He stayed at home and waited for the play to develop and made the tackle.
And there will be a late flag on the play.
I think there's some jawing going on out there.
Unsportsmanlike conduct right there by one of the offensive linemen. This is a big rivalry, so we'll see if they can't cool their heads right here because we cannot be having those flags inside of our own 20-yard line as that ball will be placed at the 9-yard line for second and very long.
Our Bobcats play on a lot of emotion tonight, and sometimes it gets the best of them.
Second and 10 for the Hope Bobcats. We got trips right with Zion Brown, the lone receiver, to the left. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter. It is still 14-0. Your Hope Bobcats leading the Prescott Curly Wolves.
I don't know what the discussion is, you know?
I believe that they weren't supposed to move the flags right there, and they did anyway, so they're just going to move them up 10 yards. And like I said earlier, it'll be second and long, about second and 20 on the play. Play clock has started. Looks like it's going to be another run for Lindsey as he fights forward. He's still pushing that pile, and he's finally brought down. That's going to be a hard 5 yards right there. That's exactly what you want to see from a running back.
Yeah, Lindsey's a load to bring down. I tell you, once he get going forward, it's hard to get him down.
It's going to be third down and about 14 to go. I expect to see a bomb thrown right here, if not a little short route, try to get that first down. Pass play, good pass rush by Prescott. Decides to throw the ball away. That's very smart, but there is another flag on the play.
I tell you, Patterson did a great job of escaping the rush then and getting rid of that football.
I believe this play, this flag right here, this penalty is going to be declined, and it will be declined. It's holding against Hope Bobcats, and it brings up 4th down and 14, as we'll most likely see the punt team come out inside this 15-yard line. You know, Coach, I'm not mad at that offense right there. We were in a tough spot inside of our own 10-yard line, and we fought, did what we can do, and let's get this great defense back out there.
Well, Coach, sometimes it's smart to fake the football, and that was a good job by the Bobcats at that point.
Play clock down to 10 seconds. See if we can't get a quick snap. Decent punt. And it looks like Prescott will make sure they need that ball as he went down twice. I don't blame him after that hit earlier on kickoff.
Whenever we started at midfield, Bobcat defense got to stand up to the test right here.
And our defense has been looking great these last 3 weeks. Let's see if we can keep that motor going. This game is sponsored by Farmers Bank and Trust. Easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank as Hope Bobcats defense lines up on the ball. 1st and 10. And that will be a run play right up the middle. A great hit by one of our safeties right there. Went low, and that's exactly what you want to do with a pretty good sized running back there.
I was number 3, Jalen Staggers, which on the tackle came up on safety spot and made the tackle.
And also that was number 3 running the football. That's Genoa Harris. That would be a gain of 7 at 2nd and 3. A bad snap, and that's going to be a sack right there. A fumble on the play. And that's going to be a scoop and score for your Hope Bobcats as Ross picks the ball up. Oh, and he trips and falls right at about the 5-yard line. But the refs might call him down.
I tell you, the Bobcat defense is really playing some inspired football right now. I love to see the defense get after the way we're doing it.
I believe they will be calling him down. That's going to be a loss of about 8 on the play as it brings up 3rd and 14. That's going to be a false start, I believe. Exact on the Prescott Curlywell's false start. That's number 4, Jalen Johnson on the false start as he just got a little too eager on this wide receiver position.
You know, this 3-4 defense has been a real good defense for the Bobcats. We're not having a whole bunch of linemen, but we got skilled people to run to the football, and it's really working out for the Bobcats.
It really is. They love getting to the football. Our linebacking core makes up for that defensive, and that's going to be a blitz. And that ball will be going deep, and he has a receiver.
Wow, on and off the field, but
I agree.
that's a good idea. Just sit down, settle them down, and get them back to their basics.
Get them great till the first quarter, and Hope has 3 forced fumbles so far. And that is exactly what you like to see as a first snap. 1st and 10, Lindsey carries the ball and fights his way for about a gain of 5 on the play. That will be 4.
The defense itself came up with 3 turnovers, 2 or 3 turnovers.
We got 2 forced fumbles on defense and 1 on the kickoff.
I'll tell you, that's outstanding.
It's exactly what you want to see. And Staggers coming up with 2 of those. And that will be offsides on Prescott. What great discipline by our offensive line right there. And that's going to be a first down for the Hope Bobcats. That's exactly what we need to do for the offensive line, Coach. That's what we've been hoping for, and it looks like it's coming to tuition right here.
Yeah, Coach McCaskman, he's a great offensive-minded person, and again, he is what we call penny down. We know not to move.
That's exactly right. You stay down until that ball is ready to be snapped, and we're seeing that here tonight. We got a end around, but that ball will be faked and goes to Lindsey for another nice gain. And due to field position right here on the 30-yard line, we might see the Bobcats go for it right here on 4th and 7. I'm not mad at it. On the 35, I believe that's okay to me, Coach.
I think it's a great decision. I mean, if we plant the ball, we could only plant it 10, 15 yards maybe without it going
Exactly.
to the end zone.
And it gives our defense a little bit more of a break. It's going to be a big play to Love, and he's wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Isaac Love. That is 2 on the night. What a great read by Patterson right there, seeing that post route. Absolutely fantastic play, Coach.
Yeah, I tell you, Pastor stayed in the backfield and in the pocket, waiting for it to develop and put the ball in the right spot, and Love was able to just reach out and grab it.
It's just wide open right there as he did exactly what Prescott did on that first in the first quarter, just outran the defensive back right there. What a great route ran, and we can't give it just to the quarterback. It's a great job by the offensive line to keep him in that pocket. And Ramos will kick it straight on through, and it will be 21-7. Hope Bobcats over Prescott. What a fantastic game right here. Defense, offense, we're all clicking on all cylinders.
You got to be proud of your Bobcats right there. They're playing an outstanding ball game.
Absolutely. And that touchdown will be sponsored by Burke and Walker. You can count on Burke and Walker to assist you with all your tax and bookkeeping needs as the Bobcats get ready to kick another kickoff right here. We've been doing a great job on not just offense and defense, but special teams as well. This team just loves getting to the football and putting their hats on people's chests and trying to knock it out.
Yeah, the Bobcats do have a well-rounded football team like this year, and looking forward to great things. Well, they're expecting great things. That's some of the key to our success right now. They expect great things to happen.
It's great to have a goal, but it's even better to expect greatness, I believe. And that will be another squib kick right there. And he had a wide open hole right there, but he looks like he might get chased down, and he will get chased down. Great return.
And came back and caught him.
And that is what's dangerous about those squib kicks. You know, it's just it gives us not enough time to get down there and get around the ball. While we wait on this kickoff team to get out there, let's reach to you another one of our sponsors for the game tonight. We got Rolling Right Automotive for all your automotive and towing needs. Also, Brazel Oakcrest, Brezel. He breaks the tackle and gets tripped up at the 5-yard line.
Cameron Curry came up to make the tackle in the secondary off the game about 10 or 15.
This football game, and they will be going for it for 2, and they will get it. That's number 21 making the reception, Dwayne White, and it will be tie ball game here at the home of the Bobcats, 21-21. I'm not taking anything away from our defense, Coach. I believe that Prescott's just had uh, great placement of the ball as they take over on downs inside of their own 35 that time right there.
You have to give a lot of credit to Coach Glass. He'll come up with something. Just like the last play here, no one was expecting the trips and the underneath pass.
I agree.
He is a great play caller. He'll find a way to win. He will find a way to win.
This game is sponsored by River Valley Tractor, your local Kubota dealer. As the Prescott Curly Wolves line up to kick this ball off to our Hope Bobcats, we have Katie Gully back there with Tamorian Lindsay, and also number 12, Donovan Jones, the deep back. And the ball is off. It's going to be a little squib kick. It's picked up by Lindsay. He breaks a tackle and keeps pushing forward. A great run right there by Lindsay. Comes down to about the 39-yard line. Lindsey is just, like we said earlier, just a load to bring down. He just refuses to go down. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in this first half. It is tied up 21-21.
You know what I like about Lindsey? When his feet is moving, they don't stop.
They do not stop. That's exactly what you want to see
Mhm.
by a running back. It's going to be 1st and 10 on about the 39-yard line. See if we can't get one more drive right here before this half ends. It's going to be Lindsey on the carry as he fights forward for another gain of 5. He just refuses to go down on that first line of defense, on the defensive line. He breaks it no matter what. He's going to get past them.
Yeah. And I tell you, the Bobcat front line is doing an excellent job of just blowing the defense off the ball.
2nd and 5 for your Hope Bobcats. On the 44-yard line. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go, and his clock is ticking. Tie ball game here, 21-21. Another run by Lindsey, and he's tripped up early, but it's still going to be enough for about a gain of 1.
And Prescott brought the whole house, and all linebackers was coming. There was nowhere for him to go. But you can expect Coach Sarkisian to come up with something. He's a great play caller himself.
I agree. We're probably going to see pass right here, Coach, on third and 5. We've done really good with the pass. That's going to be an incomplete pass. That was close to being a backwards pass right there, and almost a fumble. But that will be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Hope Bobcats as the punt team comes on the field.
Yeah, that was real close to a lateral, but I think it went forward.
I think our offense is just a little frustrated. We're trying to run the ball a little too much. Our pass game has just been a little shaky in the last about 8 minutes after that touchdown from Isaac Love. But I'm sure this offense is going to bounce back as our defense is about to get on the field with the punt. Punt going away. It's a nice high punt. And it will be recovered at right around the 27-yard line as Prescott takes the ball. With 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this first half, it is tied up 21-21.
It's a critical part of the game for the Bobcats right here. We got to have something going to be positive going into the locker room with. If we can get a stop here, that would be great.
I agree. Maybe another forced fumble. We just need to get our heads to the football and get in there as quick as possible. As I think they're going to run the ball here, at least the first couple times. Try to get good field position to throw another bomb. But we'll see as it's 1st and 10 at the 27. It's going to be another rollout pass. And the quarterback will tuck and run and get out of bounds for about a gain of 1.
I tell you, our defensive backs had him well covered. He had nowhere to go. Cameron Kerrigan and Cameron Walton both playing the safeties were in the right positions, right place, right time. Then
I agree, and we had a good pass rush right there off the ends. It's going to be 2nd and 7 as that was a gain of 3 on the scramble. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left as the ball is snapped. It's going to be a little quick pass, but he is immediately met at the line of scrimmage and brought down. That's going to be Staggers on the hit.
and Warren Ortiz came in to clean it up. I love to see him running to the football.
I agree. All the way from the linebacker position, gets outside to make sure that receiver goes down at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for Prescott. Another rollout pass, but he's great pass rush right there. We just could not quite get to him as he scrambles again and brought down as right about a gain of 1 right there. It's going to be 4th and 6. That was great penetration right there.
Tamarian Cheatham came in and made the tackle.
And they're going to elect to go for it as they hurry up and get on the ball. With a minute and 25 seconds left, Prescott will be going for it. Might try to get us to jump off sides. Clock is still ticking. 20 seconds on the game clock. I believe we're going to burn a timeout pretty soon.
I think Prescott just really letting the clock run, take as much time off the clock as they can before they get the ball to the Bobcats.
And that will be a delay of game. That's exactly what they were trying to do. And they called timeout before the delay of game. Excuse me, timeout Prescott right there. I believe that's a very smart thing to do. Get as much time off the clock. There's 46 seconds left on the clock here in this first half. It is still tied up 21-21, your Hope Bobcats.
And you know, our defense did a good job. It had a lot of discipline, but not jumping off sides. They're trying to draw them off.
Exactly. That's all they were trying to do. A lot of good takes from this first half so far. Great defense early on with 3 forced fumbles and 2 of those going for touchdowns. Also great offense as well. We've slowed down a little bit on the offensive side here in the second quarter. We did have that one big touchdown by Isaac Love running that post route early on in the second quarter. But so far it's been a little slow. Maybe the energy they'll get a little energy boost on the halftime. Coach's good pep talk, get them out here and see if we can't repeat what we did in that first quarter with our offense.
Yes. You know, in a game like this here, 46 seconds is a lot of time.
That is a lot of time.
We'll have the football and maybe have the opportunity to get a score before half.
We have called a couple timeouts. Not sure how many we got left, but I believe we can make do with this amount of time we have on the clock. 46 seconds left on the clock as Prescott gets ready to punt. It's a low line drive punt, but it gets a great roll as it rolls inside the 25-yard line at the 22. And that is where that ball will be placed. .33 seconds left on the clock here in the first half, 21-21.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Prescott Curly Wolf Band. Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Hope High School proudly presents the Hope Bobcat Marching Band.
All right, high super band. All right, how's super band?
sports coverage.
Bradley goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Neighborhood Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
And we are back here at the Hope Bobcat Stadium, home of the Bobcats, getting ready for this kickoff for the second half. It is a tie ball game between your Hope Bobcats and the Prescott Curly Wolves. It's 21-21. While we wait for this kickoff, I'd like to introduce you to some of our game sponsors. We have Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Also, Diamond Bank, the natural choice for your community banking. And as we get lined up to kick this off, Coach, what do you think we need to do to fix what we need to fix this second half?
I think one of the biggest things we have is to make sure we can get tackle the running back. The running back had a lot of success just coming through the middle of the line and for big games. So if we can contain him, we have a good chance.
I agree. And those little rollout passes they love to do. We need to try to contain that quarterback on that rollout as Lindsey takes the ball for picks it up around the 25 and gets it to about the 30.
And I think Lindsey is slow to get up.
That's not a good sign as he's been a really, really good force for our offense. Looks like he might be cramping, Coach.
I hope that's what it is.
As the players take a knee and show of respect, we hope we can see Lindsey get back on his feet. I think that's what it is, Coach. It looks like they're stretching him out.
I tell you what, he's the important ingredient in our offense.
Yeah, he's been running the ball great all season long, and in this game especially, been a driving force for this offense. Hopefully, we can get him back on his feet, get him hydrated, back on that football field. As he gets up on his own, got a little bit of a limp. He's trotting off the field as best as he can. Looks like it might be
Cramps. I
a
think it's
cramp.
cramps. I watched him walk around the school with gallons of water in their hands, so hopefully he's drinking his.
I agree. Maybe we got some pickle juice on that sideline, Coach.
Yeah,
As he got a bunch of teammates coming to help him out, and the trainer.
he got cramps.
Yeah, looks like an old school Charlie horse right there in the back of the calf.
Yeah.
That
And
is,
those things are painful.
yes, sir. It sure is. It's going to be 1st and 10 here at the 30-yard line for the Hope Bobcats. His Gully's in the backfield. And he is a load to bring down, but they meet him at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a stoppage of play for about a loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
It looked like that play was slowly developing for some reason. Giving a lot of credit to the defense. They were there to make the tackle.
I agree. When you see somebody as big as Gully in that backfield, you just got to assume they're going to try to give him the ball, just get to him as quick as possible. Couldn't quite bring him down, but it will be a stoppage. 2nd and 11 for your Hope Bobcats. Sets up trips right with a bunch on the outside. And Zion Brown, the lone receiver to the left, with Gully and Patterson in the backfield. Pass play. It's dumped off to Gully as he gets a full head of steam right there. And a good tackle right there by Prescott. That's going to be number 6 on the tackle. That's J.K. Jones. When you got a big boy like Gully running that football, that's exactly how you want to hit him as low as possible. Try to stop his legs, and that's exactly what happened. Good gain right there on the play. About a gain of 8. Gets 3rd and 3. 3rd and 4 for the Hope Bobcats as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Got trips left with Isaac Love, the lone receiver to the right. Gully in the backfield with Patterson. Looks like we got an audible. And a timeout by Hope is what it looks like, and that's exactly what it'll be.
Yeah, I think Patterson changed the play at the line of scrimmage. The coach didn't like it.
I agree. That's a lot of trust you got to put in your quarterback right there.
Oh yeah.
I think the play he was trying to change it to, I don't think the coach really liked that call. Um, so we're going to try to figure that out right now.
This is another critical part of the game. At the end of the first half, beginning of the second half, and the end of the game. Critical parts of the game. This is critical for the Bobcats to show that we're still in the ball game.
Got to give them a statement right here. Give them a good drive, something they have to try to bounce back and push back on our defense as well. We need a statement play right here on 3rd down. Get this 1st down and keep driving down the field as we break the timeout. And Hope Bobcats get on the line of scrimmage. Gully's still in the backfield as Lindsey's still being treated, to be honest with you.
Donovan Jones.
Another pass play, and that ball will be tipped by Juan Ortiz. He's just everywhere tonight, Coach.
Yeah, he laid his body out. Yes, and he got his hands on it. That's what he's trying to do.
It's exactly what you do right there. You just try to just surrender your body to this game and make the plays as he did right there, as they are already on the ball for 3rd and long. Seven minutes and 57 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter.
tell you, Prescott came down with an impressive drive, but the one long run was key to it. But
And I think we're seeing a little pattern here is this Prescott offense is just getting one big key play for a big gain, and it's just tiring out our defense. And
yeah, if we can stop the big play, they probably have 7 points right now.
I agree. It's just those big plays on third downs and second downs that are getting us. They're getting all the way inside of our, seems to be our 15-yard line every time they get one. But our Hope defense is still fighting, as we've seen right there. First and 5 it was, and it took them all 4 downs to get into the end zone right there. That's a good job.
Excellent job. No question whether the touchdown was good.
I agree. I thought he was short myself, but I guess the side judge seen otherwise. He did reach the ball over his head. That might have crossed the plane. But we will be ready for this kickoff right here and see if our offense looks like Lindsey's back on the field, which is a great sign on this kickoff. Let's see if he'll line up with Patterson as the ball is kicked. And it will be another little squib kick to Lindsey. He muffs it, but picks it back up, breaks a couple tackles, and he's off. He's off to the races. He breaks one more tackle, and he will be caught. And that was a little rough on the tackle right there. It looked like he might have grabbed him by the mask, but a great run right there by Lindsey after he muffs the return on the initial catch. But he brings it back for another 40-something yard gain right there as we are inside the inside the 30-yard line at about the 26. That was a great job, Coach.
That was a great yes, it was. Lindsey was able to find a hole and just ran until he got caught. And possible face mask.
And it will be first down and 10 here at the 27-yard line for our Hope Bobcats. That's exactly what we need to coach, a big play of our own. And let's see if we can't punch it into this end zone right here on this drive as we got Lindsey and Gully in the backfield with Zion Brown, the lone receiver to the left. And Gully will fight his way right back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play as it's going to be 2nd and 11. This Curly Wolves defense, coach, is getting to the ball like we were in the first half.
Yeah, they're playing with some motivation right now. They're believing in themselves. Bobcats got to stick to the knitting and do the things that keep them in the ball game.
I agree 100%. We just need to get a little extra motivated ourselves and try to push this into the end zone as we got trips right with Zion Brown, the lone receiver to the left, and Lindsey back in the backfield, which is a great sign for this offense. 2nd and 11. It will be a pass play.
We're in cover 1.
And Lindsey just can't bring it. It was a low pass, but he just can't bring it in, and that will be an incomplete pass for 3rd and 11.
Yeah, he might have thought about running before he caught that ball again. But he has had great hands all season.
Yes, he has. I think he's seen the field ahead of him and just lost concentration on the football right there.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It will be 3rd and 11 for our Hope Bobcats on the 27-yard line. As we got number 13, Josh Williams, checking into the game at receiver. He'll be in the slot on the trips right side with Zion Brown, lone receiver to the left. And there's pressure on the quarterback, and that looks like it's going to be a face mask in the backfield on Patterson. And that's going to be a big play for our Bobcats. Because that will be a personal foul and a gain of 15 right there with an automatic first down. It will be a face mask against Prescott. That is 15 yards and a first down for our Hope Bobcats offense.
That's the break that we needed right there.
Looks like we got a little extra muscle coming onto the field, Coach. We got Gully, and we got Ross and Juan Ortiz checking into the game for offense. As Zion Brown hustles to the sideline, gets off the field. Little extra muscle out there for this run play, I believe.
So
So,
we're going to play a little power football right here.
and I like it. Lindsey takes the ball, breaks a tackle, keeps pushing forward. He's inside the 5 and finally brought down at the 5-yard line. That was a great run, Coach. It's a big gain right there. Gain of 9 on the play as it's 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1.
Well, Hunter God was slow to get up on the play.
And it looks like they're going to keep that power offense out there and try to push this ball into the end zone. This is a great play call right here by the coaches. Power on power, best on best. Let's see how it works out, Coach. 2nd and 1. It will be Lindsey once again as they are pushing that pile. And it will be a Bobcat touchdown. Great run right there by Lindsey, staying on his feet, driving into the end zone as that pile was pushed from the 3-yard line into the end zone.
Yeah, you got to give the offensive line a lot of credit.
A late flag.
Took the pile and just pushed it back.
There is a late flag, and it will be against Prescott. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And it looks like they were warning the whole. I don't think we're budging as it's 3rd and 8. Let's get this 3rd down right here and bring it to 4th. Another pass play as he drops back. He's going deep again for White, but that time he was double covered, and that's a great job by number 7 for our Hope Bobcats at safety right there. And that is Cameron Walton at safety right there. Great job to read that. I think he read that the other receivers really weren't trying to get out there as fast as that guy was, and that was intended for White once again.
They were there in the exact right spots.
And the offense will stay on the field. A little questionable. They are inside of the 50, but they might try to get us to jump off sides right here. We'll see how it goes. And they're going to pass the ball one more time on 4th down. He will run the ball, but he's not going to get there.
He's going to make it. Great stand by Bobcat.
And that was KD Gully on the tackle right there. Great job as the quarterback tried to scramble outside, but Gully said not today, as it will be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for your Hope Bobcats.
And that's a defense we've been seeing for 2 weeks right there.
Exactly. That's a great job. Great job by KD Gully right there. That's a big-time play by a big-time player from that linebacker position. As we got the offense marching onto the field right now. Let's see if Patterson, and it looks like Ross is coming back out there. They might be trying to run a little tight end game right here. Would put Ross down there. Get a little
back to that power.
Seconds left, tie ball game 28-28. 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line, and there goes Lindsey up the middle, and he breaks another tackle, Coach. That's about a gain of 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 4.
That's the kind of football I like to see. His power, your best against my best, and let's go with it.
I agree, Coach. And he actually reached for that extra yard. It's going to be 2nd and 7. That's a great job by Lindsey, holding onto that football and reaching for that extra yard. It's best on best with his power off for a big gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. I'll tell you what, Tamarian Lindsey is just showing order sponsors for the game tonight. We have Diamond Bank, the natural choice for community banking. Also, River Valley Tractor, your local Kubota dealer. Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank as the Hope offense takes the field for this 4th down. Looks like Patterson's out there as well. We're going to be going for it here on the 30-yard line. 4th and about 8 on the play. 4th and 7 on the play is what the refs are calling it right now. As we begin this 4th quarter, it's tied up. That's going to be a 1st down. That's Isaac Love. He just needs to go down, and he does. Great catch. Great job by Patterson, Coach, as he moves up in that pocket after the pressure on the outside. And that will be a 1st down, Hope Bobcats.
I tell you, Patterson went through all of his reading and came back to Love, and that's just outstanding. I love to see Patterson when he's going forward and throwing the ball.
And him and Love are really clicking here tonight. He found Love a couple times last week. Really, it's been Zion Brown these first couple weeks. But he's finally finding love, and it's a sight to see here tonight. 11 minutes and 10 seconds here to go. It is 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line as Lindsey takes it and is tripped up, but it's still a gain of 3 on the play as it's 2nd and 7.
And I tell you, the Bobcat offense is looking real good right now.
Yes, they are. They're marching up the field. They're gaining yardage. That's what we need right here. They're gaining yardage, pushing the ball, running the ball, passing the ball. Everything looks really great. Patterson's really controlling the tempo.
It's a great tempo. They're not rushing themselves.
And on top of that, gives our good defense a break. 2nd and 7. The ball will be a play action, and it's dumped off, just overthrown. The intended receiver was Ross right there from the tight end position, and that's what you were talking about earlier. They're going to try to fool them. We've been running the ball here lately, and that play had them just a little bit overthrown.
It was wide open.
Just couldn't break off that block. That's what we call the dump pass.
Yes.
Breaks down on the block, takes off on the little seam route. Just couldn't quite come under the ball right there. It's just a little tad overthrown. That's okay though. We got doubles out here with Lindsey in the backfield with Patterson. And it will be another pass play as Patterson sees a hole and he finds it. And that ball will be tossed up for Love. And it's caught, and that will be, they calling it incomplete. It looked like he touched that toe in, Coach. I'm not going to lie to you. But they will call it incomplete. It brings up 4th and 7 for your Hope Bobcats.
I tell you, it was close.
That was really close call right there. Patterson did a great job escaping pressure. It looks like Ramos is coming out here to kick this field goal. I think that's smart, Coach.
Oh yes, when we get to 3, go ahead. That's outstanding. Give up some inspiration to play a little bit harder.
And Ramos has been looking really good this season. We'll see if he can't punch this in for the 3 points, take a lead over this tough Prescott team. Field goal is up, and it's going to be short, Coach. Just not quite in there.
Yeah, it was a little short, but it's a great call by Coach Philip Turner. I believe that we had a mishandle on the ball, and the kicker didn't get the ball that's put into it. But great call by Coach Philip.
I agree. You got to take those when you can get them. And he's just giving Ramos encouragement right there. That's exactly what you need to do.
Yes.
With a young kicker like that. He's been doing great all season. He needs to let them know that it's okay. And here comes our defense as they are on
Well, our defense has
the
been
20-yard line.
holding their own tonight. See if we can do it again.
1st and 10 on the 20-yard line for Prescott. It's going to be another run play. They got him in the backfield and tries to wrap him up. Great hit right here on the outside. It's a cornerback, Coach. That's number 24 again. That is Kerrigan, as he is doing a great job flying to the ball and throwing his body at the running back.
Cameron might have got a little shaken up on that play, but I'm just about certain he'll be back.
It's 2nd and 4 on the play, as that was a gain of 6. That's going to be a read option. The quarterback kept it. He breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, and runs out of bounds for about a gain of 15 on the play, as that ball will be marked at the 42-yard line. That's a great read option, Coach. Nothing you can really say about that.
Because, he did a good job of reading it himself and picked up the 10 or 15 yards.
This backfield of Prescott has been looking really strong all game. And that's going to be another off tackle right there by the running back. He finds room, and he is tripped up.
So that's a good-looking running back. I'm telling you, he can see his holes, he pick his holes well, and have a way of making people miss.
And that's number 7 again from the safety position for Hope Bobcats. That's Cameron Walton making a tackle right there on that on the running back. Another read option. The quarterback keeps it again, but he has nowhere to go, and there is a flag on the play. And I believe that's going to be coming back, Coach. It looks like a holding call.
Yeah, I think it's going to come back as well. But I tell you what, the Bobcat defense did a great job of stringing that thing out and everybody taking the gaps and forcing him to the outside, and he had to go out of bounds.
Great job reading that read option and flying to the football as Juan Ortiz is shaking up. Looks like a little twisted ankle. He's walking off. Maybe, hopefully, he gets back out there as he is a force to be reckoned with on
I
that
tell you what,
linebacker.
I know Warren, and he will be back.
I agree. He's a fighter, and that it will be holding against Prescott. And that will be brought back. And Juan Ortiz, like you just said, he is back onto the field.
Yeah, Warren loves this game of football, and he's a great player.
It's going to be 2nd and 9 on the 43-yard line. As Prescott's going to try to get us to jump off sides. But this defensive line has been very disciplined tonight. That ball was hiked, and that running back has nowhere to go. He's wrapped up, and he will be forced out of bounds for about a gain of 2 on the play.
I think the quarterback and center got crossed up there somewhere, and the center just snapped the ball.
I agree. It's going to be 3rd and 5 on the play. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. 28-28 is your score. It will be a pass play. He has a receiver open, and he catches the football, and that will be enough for a first down. That's number 20 from Prescott. That's Spencer Hubbard.
I tell you what, Hubbard found a hole in that zone, and he stood there and waited for that ball to be thrown through.
I agree. I'm not a big fan of zone, but when we run zone, you gotta keep your eyes on a swivel. Get back into your pocket. And that time Hubbard just found the open pocket. And that will be a quarterback keeper as he spins off of a tackle and he keeps running, keeps breaking tackles, and he broke another tackle inside the red zone, and it will be forced out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Cameron Walson again comes to make the tackle. He's coming downhill and pushed him out of bounds.
And Gully looks to be shaken up on the play. Looks like another ankle, coach. But knowing Gully, just like Ortiz, will be right back out there.
Like Gully's in lots of pain right now. Maybe cramps. I believe he's cramping.
It'll be 1st and goal for Prescott on the 10-yard line. And they will run the ball again. And he is met in the backfield and wrapped up by number 12. That's Donovan Jones. Great job right there.
That's a team effort right there. Everybody's filling the gaps and forcing the guy to go to the outside, and he have nowhere to go. And once again, our safety come up and make the tackle. That's just outstanding defense.
Exactly what you want to see in this red zone defense is we've been looking great all year in the red zone. It's going to be 2nd and 10 as that was no gain on the play by the Curly Wolves. Receiver in motion. He's got him open in the end zone as we just didn't have our heads on a swivel right there, coach, and that will be a touchdown by the Curly Wolves.
Yeah, that was a bust on our coverage set. I don't know exactly what happened, but whatever the bust, so they're discussing it right now on the field.
I think we were in a zone, but it looks like a couple of them were trying to, or it looked like we were in man, but it looks like a couple of them were trying to run zone. As that will be a touchdown by your Curly Wolves. Is 34-28 as this extra point is about to go up. 7 minutes, 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Plenty of time for your Hope Bobcats to march back down the field and get another touchdown. And the kick is up, and that looks like it's going to be good, 35-28.
Yeah, I'm certain Coach Jonathan Turner will be discussing this with this defensive back, but that was a busted coverage. Defense, the Bobcat defense played excellent defense up to that point. And that was a mix-up, I do believe, in the coverage.
I agree. Just a little botched coverage right there. One of those small mistakes that it's hard to make those inside the red zone like that. Especially on 3rd down. That was a great job by the defense. We're about to get the ball back right here, and I think Lindsey's gonna show him what he's made of on this next drive. 7 minutes, 35 seconds left to go, and I believe Patterson might go to the air a little bit on this drive too.
But yeah, Coach E loves to throw the football, and when needed, he will throw it. So the Bobcats are not out of the ball game by no means.
Especially the way we've looked tonight. By no means are the Bobcats out of the game, as it's only a 1-possession game. And we've been driving the ball.
Well, our chances are real good. Especially if we get a good return here, with a decent field position.
They've been squibbing it a little bit as looks like it tried to be a little onside. And I'm not gonna lie, Coach, it looked like Staggers kind of caught that in between the legs.
I think he was not expecting it. But once again, the Bobcats get great field position and a great start.
Yeah, that's another thing. I haven't really quite understood why they want to keep squibbing it right here and giving us good field position. As we got 7 minutes and 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter, 28-35, Prescott over Hope as Hope takes the ball. And let's see if we can. We got great field position, like you said. Let's see if we can't march down this field and get a touchdown. 1st and 10 on the 47 as Hope tries to cross the 50. It's going to be a play action pass, and that ball will be tipped at the line of scrimmage. Intended receiver was Isaac Love.
That was a dangerous pass.
Yes, it
Linebacker
was.
tipped it. They almost just picked it off.
I agree. Luckily, he only got one hand up there. Good idea. Just didn't quite execute with the blocking right there as a linebacker. Just seen it happening, got his hand up, did what he was supposed to do. As it's 2nd and 10, 47-yard line. For your Hope Bobcats, we got trips left with Isaac Love, the lone receiver, to the right, and Lindsey in the backfield. Another pass play. Looks like it's gonna, and Patterson's being rushed, and he throws the ball away. Very smart right there to get out the pocket. And that brings this Hope Bobcats offense inside the red zone at the 14-yard line. Juan Ortiz.
That's just what the Bobcats needed. A great defense play by Warren Ortiz, and the Bobcats is fired up right now.
He is on a mission tonight, Coach. He is everywhere making tackles, tipping passes, and now intercepting the ball with a great job to give our offense a chance right here on the they're going to line it up on the 15-yard line for this Hope Bobcats offense. Let's see what we can do right here, Coach, as we try to push it in and tie this ball game back up.
We have got to stay positive. Just stay positive.
That's Lindsey on the carry right there for a big gain of about 5 as it's 2nd and 5 on the 10-yard line. Second and
This has been a great ball game all night.
All night long. This is what it's all about. Rivalries coming together and clashing. And they're going to give him that extra yard as Lindsey has been fighting for that extra yard all night, and it's showing right here with 2nd and 4. And this crowd is all into it tonight. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. It's going to be a gain of 2 on the play. It's 3rd and 2.
And I tell you, that Bobcat offensive line has shown some positive game tonight. What I saw last week, they're better. They're a lot better, and making a way for Lindsey to run the football.
And that's Lacey right there, a little shaken up, but he is fighting through it because he knows how important this drive is for this Bobcats offense. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 28-35, Prescott on top of your Hope Bobcats. As Lindsey will take it up the middle, and he will get in for a Hope Bobcats touchdown. That's a great job by the offensive guards right there, Coach, opening up those holes. He could have went either way with that ball.
Yeah, just an inside trap, and Lindsey found the hole, and we ran in for a touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about. 34-35 as Ramos comes on to kick this extra point. Lindsey, what a great game on the offensive side, and Juan Ortiz likewise, as well as he was out there as well blocking for this offense.
Oh, yes, this is a great ball game. And a lot of credit got to be given to our offensive line.
And that ball will go through as this is another tie game with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. That's what I'm talking about, Coach.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better ball game. It's a high school football rivalry game early in the season. And this is going to make a big determination of who's going to stay together later in the season.
You got to love when defense turns into offense and offense turns into touchdowns. That's exactly what you want to see in a rivalry game like this. And that touchdown was sponsored by Burke and Walker. You can count on Burke and Walker to assist you with all your tax and bookkeeping needs. As the kicker lines up to kick this ball off, let's see if we can't get a more great field position for this Hope defense to come back out and make big plays.
Well, I tell you, our defense have had 3 great ball games, and nothing would be nicer than for them to win the ball game for us tonight.
And it looks like a good little squib kick right here on the left side of the field, but it goes out right about the 30-yard line. 28-yard line is what they're going to mark it at, I believe.
Hey, it's good to see Cameron Kerrigan back out on the field.
Excuse me, and that ball is going to be marked on the 35, Coach.
Yes.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Curly Wolves on the 35. And I'm not mad about that. I think that's a long way to go for this Prescott team. They have been doing it all game, but these last 2 drives, this defense,
Well, the way they've been returning the football, that was not a bad idea.
not a bad idea at all. These last 2 drives, this Hope defense has really came alive again. That's a high snap given to the running back as he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage once again, brought down by Ross that time. Ross and Gully with the tackle right there. Great job coming off the end and Gully coming to clean it up. That's going to be a 2-yard gain.
It's great defense. I'm loving the way our Bobcats are playing defense.
It's been Ortiz and Gully, and now it's Ross
Cunningham.
and Cunningham as well as Kerrigan. And that quarterback's going to try to run, but that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, Gully just came scraped off and got to the ball and wrapped him up, put him on the ground.
It's going to be 3rd and 9 on the play. Well, it looks like they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8 on the play, which is great job by this defense. We're finally breaking through that line and getting to them in the backfield. That's exactly what we want to see. We've been doing it all night, but we're wrapping up this time. 3rd and 8 for the Curly Wolves. As this Hope defense just came alive, Coach.
Yes, I believe our ends are going to pin their ears back and get to the quarterbacks on this play.
Receiver in motion. That's Hubbard.
No,
He was trying to go to his running back, but that's going to be a big sack, and then that's forward progress, I believe. Oh, they're calling that intentional grounding. A great job right there on this defensive side of the ball. That's exactly what we love to see. And I really believe that's going to be intentional grounding.
Well, I really felt like our ends was going to pin their ears back, and they did exactly as I thought. That got him back deep into the pocket and sacked him.
They were trying to get it to their playmaker that's been doing everything tonight, and that's Genoa Harris in the backfield. That's number 3, the running back. He's just been having his way. These intentional grounding is the call.
And the Bobcats will get the ball back, won't they?
It is 4th down and about 23, I believe, is going to be the spot of the ball. It's going to be 4th and 23 on the play. That is absolutely huge, Coach, and that's exactly what this defense has been doing is they will punt the ball with a tie ball game and 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in this 4th quarter. And with them being inside the 15-yard line, Coach, this is going to be good field position for our offense, I believe.
Great. It's going to be great.
Isaac Love, I believe he might just need to stay away from this one and let them down it, depending on the roll. Oh, yeah. High, very short, high punt. They just need to stay away from it. Stay away from it. Let them touch it. And that will be inside of Prescott's 50. That's going to be at the 47-yard line. That is fantastic field position, Coach.
That's outstanding. I think let's get the ball in our side of the field, and we'll have opportunity to score here. The Bobcats just stick to the knittings.
Hey, here it comes, Coach. Here comes Ross and Ortiz. This is going to be the power plays right here as there's 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. Looks like they're going to burn some clock and try to pound this ball into the end zone. And we got 3 timeouts. That's right. I believe they're giving it to Lindsey right here. Great blocking, but a great job by that middle linebacker right there. That's number 40. No, that's a defensive end. Coach, that's number 48. excuse me, 49, Rashid Muhammad on the tackle.
Yeah, they're loading defensive line. They are made an adjustment to our power set, and right now they're getting 5 in the line with 3 linebackers, old-fashioned 5-3 defense.
And Lindsey being Lindsey, he's still got the gain of 3 right there. It's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes and 45 seconds in this fourth quarter. They're calling a false start against the Bobcats. I didn't see it, but it's not my job, to see it. I'm not calling the plays down there, but
Well, I didn't see it either.
I was kind of confused. But it's going to be looks like 2nd and 12. And they're going to run trips right here, Coach, with Isaac Love, the far receiver on the trip side, and Zion Brown over here close to the left, lone receiver with Lindsey in the backfield with Patterson. 2nd and 12. They're going to hand it off to Lindsey. And Lindsey gets met right at about the line of scrimmage, but will refuse to go down.
I believe Patterson checked the play at the line. He didn't see what he wanted. He checked to the power set.
And
Excuse me,
Lindsey
to the counter tray.
and Lindsey will be able to gain 2 right there as it's 3rd and 10 for this Hope Bobcats offense. Minute and 48 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. It is tied up 35-35. What a great game, Coach.
What a great game. I love it.
It's what high school football is all about. And it will be a pass play, and he will dump it off to Lindsey, but the defense reads it perfectly.
Did he get out of bounds?
I believe he did. He got out of bounds. They're waving to stop the clock as that brings up 4th down and about 9.
And the Bobcats will punt this ball.
Very smart to punt. See if we can't get them inside their 10-yard line. Punter's been getting really good rolls on his punts tonight. Let's see if we can't get another one right here and pin them inside the 10. And, Coach, I'm not going to lie to you. I believe this defense is ready to get back on the field. That's a high punt. And a nice roll. I don't think it's going to make it to the 10, but it will be at the 13. That's a great punt. Great roll.
No, it wasn't a good punt, but very effective.
Minute 15 seconds left on the clock in the fourth quarter. It is still tied up 35-35. Very good result on a high punt right there. And this is what defense is all about. Let's see. Minute and 15 seconds in the fourth quarter. They're definitely gonna pass the ball. They've been a little successful. They've been unsuccessful. So we'll see what our defense has for them. I love seeing the man coverage. 1st and 10. Quarterback's gonna keep it. But Gully's there to wrap him up at the line of scrimmage, maybe for about a gain of 2 on the play as it's 2nd and 8. Gully with a great job sitting where he's supposed to sit and eyeing that quarterback and making a tackle.
And hey, you got to critic our defense. They covered everybody. He had nowhere to go.
A bad snap, ball on the ground, but the quarterback picks it up and immediately falls. That's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. As that's going to bring up 2nd and 3rd and 10, and we do have a Bobcat down on the field. We're trying to make out a number here, folks, so we can't quite see the number of the Bobcat down. 34 seconds left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Tie ball game at 35-35 as the player is getting helped off the field.
I think it's Corey Armstrong, number 55.
That is Corey Armstrong. He had a big play last drive, blowing up that line and getting a tackle on the quarterback.
It's good to see him up on his feet and coming off the field.
He's holding his shoulder. It might be a little shoulder stinger, Coach. Old school shoulder stinger.
Yeah. What is
official timeout. The clock is running now. 25 seconds left to go. They're probably going to go for a big play, Coach. But I still love to see this man coverage. It's exactly what you want to see with this two safety up here. Man coverage on the line. As they're going to wait for the last play of the game to hike the ball. Timeout, Prescott.
I wonder what Glass is going to come up with.
Will he just try to force it to overtime, or will he go for a big play?
But I know Glass may pull a trick out of his sleeve, so we got to be ready.
Definitely going to go for a big play right here, I believe, with 7 seconds. They might add a little bit of time there, Coach. Might be about 10 seconds left on the clock. Fourth quarter, tie ball game, 35-35. Outstanding game by the Hope Bobcats and by the Prescott Curly Wolves. Very good game on both sides.
Bobcat defense have played a well of a ball game.
And they are going empty, Coach. It's going to be the last play as we got White taking the ball. They're loading up the block. They got a wall, and he is just taking off, but he just can't quite get there, and he will not make it out of bounds. And the clock will hit 0. Prescott did call a timeout with 1 second on the clock. This will be the last play of the game, fourth quarter, 35-35. This has just been a great game tonight.
Yeah, well, we got to be proud of the way our Bobcats have played. Been an underdog coming into the ball game and basically outplaying Prescott. The big play has really kept Prescott in the ball game.
I agree, though. They've had 3 touchdowns tonight on just absolute big plays. You take a couple of those away. We play a little bit better defense on 1 or 2 of them, and it's a completely different ball game. But that's just football. Sometimes the other better player gets the best of the other player, and just gets to the touchdown, gets to the end zone first. But great offense, great defense, nothing really to complain about. Had a couple false starts inside of our own red zone on offense. Other than that, discipline's great tonight.
Yeah, we had a couple of bad plays on offense, but we was able to overcome them. And we had had a real solid football game.
They're gonna run a bunch double set right here with 1 second left to go. Ice them. Hope's gonna try to ice the Prescott Curly Wolves as they call their timeout as well.
I don't know, Coach Clark might have saw something that he didn't like.
I agree.
And I'm expecting like something like a hooking lateral, maybe.
Think so too.
I don't think they'll be able to throw it over the top. Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, I believe either Genoa Harris, number 3, or number 21, Dwayne White, will be getting this football, no matter what the play turns out. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to get the ball to their best 2 players.
Yeah.
And see what they can do downfield with the blocking.
They'll probably spread them out and try and create some one-on-ones.
I'm not going to lie to you. I would like to see Juan Ortiz come back a little bit farther, see what he can do with this open field. He would love to break up some big blocks in that open field coming up pretty soon.
Well,
see if they won't drop back a little bit instead of try to send them. I think the 3-man rush will be enough because they're going to try to get it upfield.
Just make the tackle before they get to the end zone.
That's exactly right. As we got plenty of coverage out here, and that's exactly what we're seeing, a rollout. And that will be an incomplete pass, and that will be the ball game. 35-35 here in the home of the Bobcats. Hope Bobcats 35, Prescott Curly Wolves 35. Just a fantastic game. You hate to see a game like this turn out like this, but Coach, I have no complaints as a fan of football.
But I'll tell you, you got to be proud of the way the Bobcats played, and uh, coming off a great win last week. And I mean, also else can you ask for it? We see improvement every week, and hopefully next week we'll be going into conference play. We'll have even
I
more.
believe they're going to go overtime, Coach.
Are they gonna go overtime?
I think that's what Coach Turner's out there talking to the head official.
Oh,
And we just got confirmation this will be a continuation into overtime. That's exactly what we love to see. We love to see football like this keep going. I'm not complaining at all. I'm standing up. I'm out of my seat. I'm ready to see what the Hope Bobcats have in store.
well, I tell you, the Bobcats been playing great, and I don't know if we should elect to go to defense first or offense, but I think I will take defense this time.
Yeah. Both teams are going to get a chance. It's not like the pros where
Then we have an opportunity to get the ball on the 10-yard line, having a 4 down to get it in,
exactly.
and then the other team will get the same opportunity. Yeah.
I love the energy coming up these steps right here. Let's go. I love it. I love hearing it. Let's go. We're ready. And I agree with that statement as well to my right. This is the best game you can ask for. A team rivalry with the Hope Bobcats and the Prescott Curly Wolves. This is exactly what you love to see. This is what high school football is all about. Tie ball game, 35-35 into the regulation, going into overtime. Who's going to be better? That's what this is going to be about. Who's going to push into that for that fourth quarter energy.
And this is a test and a check on the heart. I tell you, the Bobcats, and we are so proud of where they've been playing so far.
As the fans are on their feet, I do not see. There's a few people still sitting down, but they are all on their feet tonight in Hope Bobcat Stadium, ready to see what we got in store in this coin flip. This game is sponsored by River Valley Tractor, your local Kubota dealer. Also, Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. 35-35 in overtime. It's going to be best on best right here. Who wants it the most, Coach?
But I tell you what, the Bobcats have really been playing great, and I believe that we have enough energy to take this thing and go ahead and win this football game.
I agree.
So I look like we'll
Looks like we're going to receive, Coach.
Yes, sir. We'll have first possession of the ball. If I'm not mistaken, first possession of the ball on the 10-yard line with an opportunity to score.
You have 4 downs?
4 downs.
4 downs. I believe we're going to do that, Coach. I have no doubt in my mind. And as I see Juan Ortiz and Mr. Ross march on the field, we're going to see that power offense that we love to see.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of Lindsey and Gully right here.
Well, it's a gut check right here. And that's what football is all about.
Who's better? We love to see it. We love to see it. Overtime football here in high school, home of the Bobcats.
Well, I tell you, win, lose, or draw, you got to be proud of the way the Bobcats play. They have really turned this program around and going in the right direction.
Absolutely, as they line up on that power offense right here with Juan Ortiz and Ross on the right side, and that will be Lindsey taking the ball up the middle, and that's going to be a big gain as he will not go down, Coach.
He just won't go down. That's outstanding run by him. That's credit to the line, open the hole up, but Gully himself pushed the pile.
That's a gain of 8, and he was hit at the line of scrimmage, Coach. He just will not go down. You love seeing that. This might be a touchdown right here on the second play of the drive. That's exactly what you want
Yes, sir.
if you're Hope, because this is going to feed that defense that energy we were talking about.
Yes,
And
sir.
we have a great red zone defense. And it will be Lindsey again as he hops over, reaches out, and he will be just short as he gets to the 1 yard line, 3rd and 1 on the goal line. I say get right back on the ball. Let's get it.
Well, I think Prescott knows what's coming. They just got
Almost right here for this field goal attempt. See if we can't get 3 points, make it 38-35 for the Hope Bobcats, as the defense will be back on the field. And that ball will be good. That field goal is good. 38-35 Hope Bobcats.
well, the defense has been the strong point of the Bobcats. So let's see what happens.
Touchdown will end this game, but this defense,
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, this is some kind of football game,
you're absolutely right.
and everybody's getting their money's worth.
This defense is ready. I believe our Hope defense is ready to make the plays right here.
Yeah, that's what I think Coach Turner's thinking
Roll
about.
out pass. It is well covered, but I believe he will be in the end zone. I believe that was number 9 on the catch, PJ Gully.
That's a good call by Prescott's offensive coordinator and a good catch by the young man on the field. But a lot of credit got to be given to the Bobcats offense and defense. We saw a lot of improvement. No reason to hang their heads. They got a lot of room to grow, and I'm certain that they will.
Absolutely great game by both sides of the ball by this Hope Bobcats offense and defense. That's exactly what you envisioned, just maybe not like that. I believe I seen the cornerback tripped up a little bit and just couldn't quite get back to him, and the quarterback just finds him with the perfect pass. Touchdown by Prescott, and that will be game tonight here from Hope Bobcat Stadium, as it will be 41-38 will be the final score. Um, we will see you next time here again in Hope, and it will be homecoming again. The game will start a little earlier. And this game was also sponsored by Burke and Walker. You can count on Burke and Walker to assist you with all your tax and bookkeeping needs. I'm Ryan Holly, and I'm with Coach, and we'll see you next time.
We're up there.
Yeah, there's no audio. Yeah, there's no audio. Only saying wrong was really well bad. They playing, they steal. That's a hell of a game.
Yes, it was. I mean, if we don't get nothing, they get the ball and score a touchdown. They win. You know, but we need
Because you weren't kicking them. No matter what that is.
great houses. No matter what.
No, you didn't. I'm gonna take it.
We already know. It's not a game. No, we're doing the game.